Alright, so I was going to play Tourist Trophy. You know, the Polyphony digital game that's Gran Turismo 4 but with bikes, because I have Gran Turismo 4 but it doesn't work. Actually, I have two copies of Gran Turismo 4. I've got the Platinum Edition as well, and that doesn't work. So I was going to play Tourist Trophy, but then I didn't want to play Tourist Trophy. I wanted to play TT Superbikes instead. But the TT, I'm going a bit fast, my comedic timing's off. But the TT stands for Tourist Trophy as well, so technically I am playing Tourist Trophy. And I wanted to play this while I could still walk, because while I was leaving school today, I almost hit one of the popular kids with my bike, and he swore at me, so now I'm a little bit worried. So, that's the story in Balamori. I could load a game. I've got my dad's profile that he made years and years ago, where he put in a cheat code that unlocked everything. I got my profile from where I'm actually playing the game on my own from last year I think maybe. And then I got this one that I made when I started recording a video ages ago, but I've got no idea what happened to that video at all. So we're gonna make a new game. The Joey Dunlop thing was a funny joke when I came up with it, but it's not anymore. We'll just be Joe does racing. End. I don't know which save that's just overwritten. Oops, wrong button. I'll find out. Yeah, well, I'll overwrite that one on the basis that I didn't actually do anything with it. Just give it a second. It'll save eventually. Hold on. Wait. Right, hang on. You got arcade mode. This is a good game. This is the best TT game that they made. Blah blah blah. Doesn't matter. Arcade mode doesn't matter. Well, I don't know why I was looking at arcade mode. This is the best TT game ever made. I've played TT Legends a little bit on the old emulator. It doesn't run very well, but I got the gist. It's not very good. There's two more, I think. There's TT Superbikes Real Road Racing Championship, which might be this one. I don't think it is. It doesn't say that on the cover. And there's Suzuki TT Superbikes, which I assume only has Suzuki's, which makes this the best one because it has everything. This is the entire 2005 TT. You got 125 events, 250s, 400s, 600s, 750s, 1000s. That's liter bikes, obviously, and sidecars, which is fantastic because my dad races a sidecar, which makes sidecars pretty cool. You've also got the Manx GP, the actual Isle of Man TT races, and then a couple of stuff with challenges from professional riders like Ian Locker and Richard Britton. And you got also this. I was looking for the Mad Sunday event, but I think that might be in arcade mode. Anyway, let's get started. You can either start out with doing a couple of point-to-point races on the TT circuit, or some license challenges, essentially. I'm going to go ahead and do the license challenges. Because I'm going to play this through entirely. I want to try and match up the actual TT races with the real-life TT, which might be difficult because this game is going to take a little while to get through, so I might have to record those on the profile where the cheat code's been put in to make sure that everything's unlocked. And also I'm going to have to record those a little while in advance because TT races are like an hour and a half long, and they will take place in the space of like 2 weeks, so I won't be able to get all of those recorded in time. Am I supposed to stop or just go across the line? Okay. Well, I could have done better. In fact, I will do better. Fuck it. I can get gold in all of these. This isn't Gran Turismo. I know what I'm doing with this game. It's also not impossible, which is nice. What's the time for gold? I didn't look. Probably should have been paying more attention, I'm going to be honest. "26 seconds dead." Alright, I can do that. How hard can it be to ride 20 seconds worth of track in 20 seconds. I mean, I'm only on a little itsy bitsy 125, but still, this 125 is much faster than twice as fast as the 50cc bike I have in real life. So I could have done a lot more damage to the popular kids with one of these if I had hit anyone. I didn't hit anyone. Disclaimer: I haven't run anyone over. Just so we're clear. Playing a lot of PS2 games at the minute. The alternative to this was playing an official MotoGP game, and as we should know, all the autistic followers of my channel who watch every single video, of which there are none. I don't know why I went on that tangent. That was a stupid tangent to go on. 25 seconds. Am I supposed to be stopping on this one? Fuck. Guess we'll find out. Oh, this is one where I've got to hold a... stay above a certain speed. I'm not sure what the speed is, but it shouldn't be too difficult. I think that the only thing that this game doesn't have that I might like is TT Superbikes Legends flashes the name of the corner up when you're going around it on the official TT course, which will be nice because I've got no clue like what most of the corners are, and they all have names. Right, so this is the braking one. Because like the TT course is 20 plus miles long, I think. I don't know. It's a long distance. It's longer and more complicated than the Nürburgring by a long shot. And all of the corners have names and that sort of thing. So, I mean, I know the big bits. I know all the bits that you're supposed to know. You know, I'd like to know a bit more of the track. I hit the brakes a bit late. Like, I know, the only thing that's in my head right now is the Quarry Bends. But I also know, you know, that bit, and Bray Hill, and, the bit with the hairpin, Ramsey hairpin. And, Glen Helen. No, I know the important bits. Governor's Dip. I know all about the TT. Don't worry. I've been playing this TT game since I was a small child. I know the course. I know how to get around, is what I'm getting at. I don't know the names of the corners, but I know how to get around the track. I'm gonna try this one more time, because I know I can do it quicker than that. The only other videos, like, apart from this one that I'm going to be making right now, I've never seen a Let's Play of this game. I wasn't, like, the only videos you see are those ones made by people that are crazy fast. They can get around the track in, like, 16, like, no, even less than that, like, 13 minutes on a Lisa bike. And I can't even do a lap without crashing on a 750, but on a 600 I can get around in about 18 minutes. No worries. And that for me, that's quick. Hang on a minute. Oh Christ, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, fuck. I thought we were doing the stopping challenge again, but apparently I wasn't paying enough attention to what I was clicking on. Not to worry, I can do this one too, as well. I can get gold on all of these. Alright, no one panic. 26.5 seconds to beat. Also got to stay above the speed that I didn't read, but I should be able to stay above it. So yeah, you know, if you're clicking on a video about the TT, right, and you know literally anything about the TT, you know that the laps are long. And I think the real life record, I've got no idea what it is. I'm going to be honest. It was probably, I think it was set last year. Not totally sure what it was, but I know it was set last year. Let's try braking zone again. The menus don't work very well, I'm going to be honest, as you may have seen. The intro video works even worse. But apart from that, it actually runs alright. Like, it doesn't get a disk read error, ever. Which is nice. It means that I can just plug this game in and play it, no worries. Because I've taken the casing off my PlayStation, because I was trying to recalibrate the laser the other day, it does mean I can't play Blue Disc games right now. Because you have to flip the PlayStation over to play those. And I can't flip it over when there's no case on it, because it'll get broken and stuff. It's not a big deal. There's only like one Blue Disc game I actually want to play. And it's not one I'm going to be Let's Playing for a long time. So that's all fine. That's a-okay. Don't have to worry about that. Probably should play through all of my PS2 games, because my PS2 is going to die sooner rather than later, I think, based on how it's performing right now. What are we doing here? A to B with obstacles. And by obstacles, they mean, I think that's a pub, but I never use expert handling model. I always use intermediate. There's novice as well, which I used when I was little, because it was easy peasy, but intermediate lets you go faster. Expert is too hard to use, in my mind. Because realistic things like that happen, and I wouldn't want realistic things to happen, because it means you have to restart the challenge. Oh. Slow down for the turn this time, try not to drift too much. There we go, that's how you do it. Navigated that turn both safely and carefully. And I'm going to run out of time to... Oh, sweet, I got gold. I thought I was going to run out of time, but then I didn't, so it's fine. One final challenge, and then we're done with the Castrol Masterclass in 125 riding. Trust me, the stage is, like, early on in the game, fine, you get these short stages to do to let you practice. But the TT course, as we should know, is long and arduous. And I've only ever done 2 laps in one go. And that was actually the other week. So when it gets to the, like, proper... Oh yeah, there's a tiny bit of rubber banding when you're close. But you can usually beat the AI in the corners. Sometimes they rear end you and flip you off the front of the bike, but you can do the same thing to them, so it's fine. And we're going to fail this one, first try. Yeah, I think the rubber banding only happens when you're like right next to them. but it probably happens when you're further away as well. I've never noticed it, apart from when I'm riding alongside someone and they suddenly get a speed boost and then fall behind, and then get a speed boost and then fall behind. The TT circuit has a lot of long straights, so you do spend a long time at the very top speed and you can notice this sort of thing, you know? Go around his outside here, cut back across, and then block him. Oops. Uh-oh. He went up the inside, and I almost fell off. Which is not what you want to be doing, but... I was about to get a better run out of that corner, and then I slid. Get out of the way! When I said I could get gold in everything pretty easily, I was lying. But the races should be fine on the plus side. Away we go. I don't know why the AI do that swerve off the starting line. I've noticed they do it in pretty much every race, and I don't understand why they do it. I would assume it loses them time off the line, or maybe it just helps them not wheelie when they get when they start putting the throttle on. I don't know. Anyway, we've got him this time. We're ahead. If I could keep the bike under control, yeah, like I said, if you get rear-ended, you're pretty much dead. But that's true of real bikes as well, so... I mean, we've unlocked some stuff, but I want to go back and get gold on that one. Because you can unlock more stuff for getting gold and everything. Which makes sense, you know? It would be weird if you unlocked more stuff by getting bronze. Right, well, this time I know what I'm doing, and as long as I can keep the bike under control through this section, not just this corner, this whole section here where it's a bit bumpy, shouldn't be too much of... You bastard! You're not allowed to push me out the way, we're on bikes! Anyway, just keep it under control, just like that. Beautiful. That is the way. It's not supposed to be done that way. At all. That's not right. I think the recording is flickering on black screens, but it's not doing that on my screen, so... It's not a problem for me, it's not a problem for anyone. Right, we've got to do it in 46 seconds dead. Or under. How hard can it be? Well, on the basis that we need to drop 1.1 seconds on a tiny section like this, it might be a little bit difficult. Hang on a minute. Options. Sound. Music. Volume. 0. There we go. Now you don't get to listen to anything while I ride the bike, apart from the bike noise. And when I said I was going to keep it under control, I was lying. 45. Did it. Absolutely nailed it. First try. Didn't even need to do it a bunch of times. I got it gold. Easily. We get a nice little podium celebration because we've unlocked a new bike. That looks like a thumbnail to me. Anyway, we completed the masterclass. We've unlocked the masterclass for 250s, but I'm going to go racing first because I want to show you what racing is like. Because there's actually, I was about to say there's not just the TT course, but this, if it would stop freezing every time. But this is on sections of the TT course, but it also has the Southern 100 and Castletown, which is the backwards Southern 100. Doesn't have Ulster or anything like that. Those are in the other games, which is a minus point for this one, but I promise you it is the best TT game. Anyway, next week, bike racing to look forward to. I'll show you all about the customization you can do. Well, customization in air quotes is just selecting different stuff that you've unlocked. But yeah,